short margin it was, but BVM have lost 6, can get 10 here.
Russell Arnold?
No, it's not Russell Arnold. Right, let's see what strategy we adopt on this one.
E
3
for
or 9?
E for 9.
I think it's very clever strategy. E for 9, excellent strategy from Kochi. Who is that? St. George's, PSBB.
Eddie Pope.
Eddie Pope! What an answer from the boys from Padma Seshadri Bal Bhavan. They got 9 and I think they know what the 10-pointer is.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho. They got 19 points, Chennai. On such twists are fortunes made. Here is the last of the 3-pointers. It's funny how you can sometimes get a 9 and struggle with a 3.
Carlisle.
Carlisle it is. Kochi coming back and picking up the 3-pointer. What a good round this has been. Kochi starting off, Chennai launching a guerrilla attack. Let's see the scores. Still to get their fingers round the buzzers are St. George's Grammar School from Hyderabad, not yet on the board. In second place, Bhavan Vidya Mandir from Girinagar, Kochi, 9 points. They picked up a -6 in between. And leading with 19 points are the Padma Seshadri Bal Bhavan from Nungambakam, Chennai. Take a look at these reaction times. There's quite a story there. The 3-pointers going very quickly early on. And then that 9-pointer in under 7 seconds when they unscrambled Eddie Pope. I thought that was staggering. Very well done, Chennai. You've upset Kochi's rhythm. I thought they were going to go away with it very early on. But let's see if things change. We go into our next round, still part of Citius. So you know, Citius means faster. We are still in our speed round. We've got some staggering results already. Now, we will put that quality to the test again. 6 questions, 30 points, no negatives. I'm expecting those buzzers to be very active over the next 6 questions. Here's the first of those. At the Los Angeles Olympic Games, which Moroccan athlete won the 5,000 meters gold? There's no negatives in this. I'm surprised not getting answers, Chennai.
Hicham Alvarez.
Not Hikam Al-Guruj, a little while back. Nobody's going for it. That is very interesting with no negatives. The answer was the legendary Said Awita. The legendary Said Awita was the answer. Question 2. Which Indian bowler took 6 wickets for 38 in India's famous test win at the Oval in Kochi?
B.S. Chandrasekhar.
B.S. Chandrasekhar it was. They pick up 5 points. Which Indian bowler took 6 for 38 in that unforgettable win at the Oval in 1971? It was B.S. Chandrasekhar, great bowler. Which Formula 1 driver was Mika Salo's teammate? Hyderabad.
Alan McNeish.
Alan McNeish, Hyderabad, come on as well. I meant to ask which Formula 1 driver was Mika Salo's teammate for the 2002 calendar year. It was Alan McNeish. So Hyderabad with 5 points on the board as well. And you're not as far away as you think. Here we go. Question 4, 3 questions left. In the 2002-03 season, which NBA team did Andre Miller and Michael Olowokandi represent?
New Orleans Hornets.
Not the New Orleans Hornets. Take a choice, Kochi.
Los Angeles Clippers.
It is the Los Angeles Clippers. That is an incredible answer. Los Angeles Clippers. And you know what that answer means to you. You're keeping scores, you know what it means. You've tied with PSBB Chennai with 2 to play in this round. Who did India beat in the final of the men's hockey event at the 1980 Olympics?
Pakistan.
Question passes. Anyone on the board? Chennai?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Netherlands.
Question passes. Kochi?
Spain.
Spain it was. Netherlands came first. And I like the smile with which he patted his teammate. Indeed, Spain it was. The last time India won a gold medal in 1980. Good attitude, Chennai. In June 2001, which boxer knocked out Mike Tyson in a professional... Hyderabad.
Lennox Lewis.
Oh, they got it in the end, just on the tip of their tongue. It slipped out in time. Lennox Lewis. What a good round that was. The complete question was, in June 2001, which boxer knocked out Mike Tyson in a professional bout at the Pyramid Arena in Memphis? The answer was Lennox Lewis. So points there for Hyderabad as well. Let's see what the scoreboard looks like now. Everybody in it now. St. George's Grammar have got 10 points, even though they're lying in 3rd place. In second place, Padma Seshadri Balbhavan from Nungambakkam, Chennai with 19 points. But in the lead, Bhavan Vidyamandir from Girinagar, Kochi with 24 points. It's a small lead. And they only sneaked ahead. Take a look, because PSBB Chennai just seemed to hit a trough a little bit there. That's the blue line. And just streaking ahead is that yellow from BVM Kochi. But keep your eyes open for St. George's Hyderabad as well. There's some kind of comeback specialist. Let's see if that can happen. Let's see if you can answer this question that we've got for you as well before the break.
The ESPN School Quiz is brought to you by NECC. Have you had an egg today?
Good shot. He's got
On ESPN, it's triple the action in the NatWest ODI series. England with a new captain and Zimbabwe minus its World Cup heroes take on the might of South Africa.
It's out. He's gone.
The NatWest Series 2003 starts 26 June, live on ESPN.
This cricket broadcast is presented by Pepsi. Mausam garam hai, Pepsi ke liye hum desh garam hai. In association with Prudential ICICI Mutual Funds, taking care of your investments. It's some of cricket's much-loved matches from yesteryears coming your way again in Cricket Gold.
Over the top. Oh, lovely shot.
And that's beautifully played. Edged and taken.
Sahara Cup 97 India vs Pakistan, Game 1, Saturday on ESPN. This program is brought to you by Kinetic Boss, Dum Hai.
ESPNStar.com has launched Redirect, your own personal content service. Just choose which set of newsletters to subscribe to. There are program newsletters. Find out who's on your favorite show, the talking points, and how to get in touch. There are opinions from our presenters and writers. Jason Dacey, T. Rajaraman, and Theodore Liazy offer their exclusive thoughts and comments. Or subscribe to the Forecast Zone and TV Times. ESPNStar.com's Redirect content services. It's time to get personal.
Welcome back. Three good teams in this South Zone semi-final. And if you're a keen quizzer yourself and you thought that question was answerable, the one we had for you just before the break, then visit our website. There's 5 new questions every week on ESPNStar.com. All results and indeed names of prize winners as well on the Monday edition of Sportsline. But right here, things are hotting up. We've been through Citius. We're now going to make further progress. Let's move into Altius. Altius means higher. And in this crucial game, we're now going to go one step up the quizzing ladder. You've seen how quick you can be. Now we're going to test depth of knowledge. 9 subjects on the grid. Each team gets 2 shots at that grid, 10 points each. If you know your subjects, lots of points to be made in Altius. St. George's, Hyderabad.
Rackets.
Rackets. Your rackets question comes off our video screen.
Who is the first tennis player to reach the Wimbledon final on his maiden appearance on a grass court?
St. George's, Hyderabad.
David
Nalbandian.
David Nalbandian, it was. Lost the 2002 final to Leighton Hewitt. Good answer, St. George's, Hyderabad. You come straight back into the reckoning. But question in hand for PSBB Chennai.
EPL.
EPL. You were hoping they wouldn't take EPL, weren't you? Okay, here's your question. Your EPL question is a video clip. Take a look at it and identify this EPL star. PSBB Chennai, look carefully. Identify this star for me. 10 points if you can get it right.
Frank Lampard.
Of
Chelsea.
Chelsea, I thought it was easier for ordinary people like me, but Frank Lampard, you said, and 10 points it was. You move into the lead. But we always love adding buts, don't we? Always love adding riders. Coach, you've got a question in hand, so if they get this, they go back into the lead.
Miscellaneous.
Take a look at this. Who is this sports person? BVM Kochi, you need to tell me who is this sports person. Take a long look at it.
Seema Antil.
Seema Antil. I said, take a long look at it, and he said, I don't need to. Seema Antil, he said. There it was. Seema Antil, the discus thrower. Very well done, Kochi. That was a good answer, and you're back in the lead. And things are exactly as they were, because everyone got their Altius question. St. George's.
Debut.
Debut, okay. With which team did Ayrton Senna make his Formula One debut in 1984?
McLaren.
Question passes. Kochi first.
Jordan.
Question passes. Chennai.
Ferrari.
No, it was a little known team called the Tolman team. Tolman it was. St. George's, Hyderabad. Pity about that. Let's move on to PSBB Chennai.
Terms.
Terms. Which term relevant to India was added to the cricket vocabulary when Bill Brown was declared out at Sydney in 1947-48? Chennai.
Mankaded.
It is Mankaded. They have a great cricket tradition in Chennai. It seemed like great cricket tradition in PSBB Chennai as well. Mankaded it was. Back in the lead now, Kochi. Last question in Altius.
Medals.
Here's your question on medals to go back into the lead. Since the 1936 Olympics, only 3 nations have won the men's basketball gold medal. One is the USA. Who are the other 2? Only 3 nations have won the men's basketball gold. One is USA. Who are the other 2?
The USSR and Lithuania.
Question passes. Hyderabad.
USSR and Yugoslavia.
It is correct. Not Lithuania, but Yugoslavia. I'm not a good lip reader, Kochi, but I thought your lips were forming the word Yugoslavia. Then you quickly went to Lithuania. Pouncing on it was St. George's, Hyderabad, to finish that round of Altius and make that scoreboard look very interesting now. In third place, but straight back into the reckoning, are St. George's, Hyderabad with 30 points. In second place, Bhavan Vidya Mandir from Girinagar, Kochi with 34 points. And marginally in the lead with 39 are Padma Seshadri Balabhavan from Nungambakam, Chennai. And our curves are looking very interesting indeed. Let's follow the progress because there's been a bit of up and down. Look especially at St. George's, Hyderabad. They go in these bursts, suddenly coming up with a 10. And up at the top, little competition between Kochi and Chennai as they kept sharing the lead with every question in that round. What it means is that we're going to have an absolute cracker at the end. Don't go away. Fortius will determine which team goes through to the South Zone final.
Nestle Milo presents ESPN School Quiz Win with Milo Energy. Will it be a comeback tour for the revamped team of tourists?
And that's a big hit.
Or will the seasoned hosts
Oh, that's a great stroke.
take over?
Got it.
The NatWest Challenge.
Oh, that's great work.
Wednesday on ESPN. This cricket broadcast is presented by Pizza Hut. Good times start with great pizzas. In association with Yamaha, touching your heart.
Find out the truth behind the headlines. Get the expert's view on all the biggest football stories. Football Focus Extra, Tuesday on ESPN.
NBA action. Saturday on ESPN.
Michael Schumacher soaked up the pressure from the Williams pairing of Rolf Schumacher and Juan Pablo Montoya to claim victory in the Canadian Grand Prix. Schumacher Sr. now leads the Drivers' Championship from a disappointing Kimi Raikkonen. The series now swings back to Europe for the European Grand Prix. Join us for all the action, beginning with race day.
Welcome back to this nerve-jangling South Zone semi-final at the ESPN School Quiz. We've already identified 2 finalists from the South. We need 1 more. And as we go into our last round, any of these 3 teams can be that team. Let's find out who it actually will be. We'll know at the end of this tough round. It's called Fortius. Fortius means stronger. And that precisely is the quality that will come in handy for one of these 3 teams now. For your school, for your city, you have choices of 5, 10 and 20. 10s and 20s carry negatives. Think carefully. We're going to start with the leaders at this stage, PSBB Chennai.
5.
Okay, here is your 5-pointer. Which European soccer club did Mark Delaney and Darius Vassell represent in the 2002-03 season?
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, you start well with a 5-pointer. The lead is 10, but Kochi.
10 pointer.
Yes, Kochi.
10 pointer.
You want to go straight for 10? Okay, here's 10. That's a confident move. Here is your 10-pointer. Other than Sunil Gavaskar, who's done it thrice, and Vijay Hazare, who's done it once, who is the only other Indian to have scored a century in each innings of a test match? Kochi.
Gundappa Vishwanath.
No, Kochi, not Gundappa Vishwanath. The answer was Rahul Dravid. The answer was Rahul Dravid. Sometimes it helps just pause, gather your thoughts, and keep your cool. Now, Hyderabad's just slipping into second here.
5.
5? Okay, I'll give you 5. Here you are. Who was adjudged the player of the tournament at the 1999 Cricket World Cup?
Last Susan.
Lance Klusner, you move up a little bit. 35 points. Now, difference is 9. Chennai.
5.
Here's your 5-pointer. Which swimmer equaled the records of Susan O'Neill and Graham Smith by winning 6 gold medals at the 2002 Commonwealth Games?
Ian Thorpe.
Ian Thorpe, your lifeline for a brief moment, thought you won't get it. You got it in just in time. Now, Kochi, you have to salvage this one.
10 pointer.
You take a 10. Okay, here is your 10-pointer. In the English Premier League, which team plays its home matches at the Stadium of Lights?
Sunderland.
Oh, they like the EPL. They've come right back into the reckoning with 39 points. Hyderabad have a question in hand, but they're 14 behind.
10.
You'll take 10 as well. Here is your 10-pointer. Think carefully because there might be a clue in here. At the 1992 Olympics, who did Goran Perpic and Goran Ivanisevic defeat in the tennis doubles to enter the semi-finals? At the 1992 Olympics, who did Goran Perpic and Goran Ivanisevic defeat in the tennis doubles to enter the semi-final?
Todd Woodbridge and Todd Woodford.
No, Hyderabad, there's a reason I asked you that. India were a middle prospect at that stage. It was a team of Leander Paes and Ramesh Krishnan. It was a team of Leander Paes and Ramesh Krishnan. PSBB Chennai, the difference now with Kochi is 10. If you go for a 5-pointer, they'll have to hit a 20. If you take a 10, they can still level with a 20. The difference will be that it will be a tie. If you take a 10-pointer, then the difference comes down to 5. They can level with 5 and win with 10. It's a tricky one. I'll give you a couple of extra seconds if you want.
5.
5. The decision is taken. 5 it is. Here is the 5-pointer. Which Formula One driver holds the record for 65 pole positions in his career?
Michael Schumacher.
Not Michael Schumacher. The answer was...
Ayrton Senna.
No, it was Alain Prost. The answer was Alain Prost. Kochi. 10 to force a playoff. 20 to win. 10 to force a playoff.
20.
You're a bold man. I wish you luck. Here is your 20-pointer. At the Barcelona Games, which athlete, a favorite to win the hurdles, tripped and fell and lost out but came back to win a sprint event? At Barcelona, which athlete, a favorite to win the hurdles, tripped and fell and lost out but came back to win a sprint event?
Ben Torrance.
The hand was going up at the back. You said Gwen Torrance. The answer was Gail Devers. The answer was Gail Devers. Last question. Hyderabad with a 20 can still win it. you're not going to tell me anything else. I won't even ask you. Next in my list of 20 pointers is this. Lots of eyes on you, not the least from your two rivals. Here it is. Who is the only player of Chinese origin to play and umpire in Test cricket? Who is the only player of Chinese origin to play and umpire in Test cricket? Somewhere there in the recesses of the mind, hidden amidst all those cells in the brain, there is an answer. Who is the only player of Chinese origin to play and umpire in Test match cricket?
David Shepherd.
Now, did you have an answer at all?
Rudy.
You said David Shepherd, but what were you thinking about?
Rudy Codson.
No, the answer was, did anyone know it?
Ellis Akon.
And Kochi knew it was Ellis Achong. The answer was Ellis Achong. It came down to that right at the end. What a good semi-final this was. Let's take a look at the scores. So, in third place today, St. George's Grammar School from Hyderabad, finishing with 20. They were 120 points away from winning it. They'd done that in the preliminary. Not quite as lucky today. In second place, that fine team from BVM Girinagar, Kochi, 29 points. They've got a bit to think about as well. So near and yet so far for them. But riding the wave